Oh yeah, this could be cool to talk about. This will be fun. Okay, because they all have a little story with them too. I can go through these pretty quick. Oh yeah, this is amazing. Getting into the good stuff. I picked out a few here that have a story and kind of something interesting to me and kind of things I've been listening to and getting into these days, but also a little bit in the past and bringing them back around. One thing that I got recently, saw that it was for sale at M Theory, and I messaged Michael and I had him set it aside, and I came down and picked it up at M Theory because I'm a fan of Einstürzende Neubauten, and this is like a live, somewhat rare record to find, and just really cool record. And Black Heart Procession was fortunate enough to play with them in Italy at one point in time at a festival. It was actually a festival where each band had a day. So Black Heart Procession played like a 3 or 4 hour set, and then the next day Einstürzende Neubauten played a 3 or 4 hour set. Super amazing. This is not the live show from that set, but it's a live show. And I just love the band. I've always loved Einstürzende Neubauten. They've been a band that I've been into since I was, I don't know, how old, 17? Something like that. Another one is Electricini Orgasm. I bought this in Serbia when I was on my trip there, on a tour there when we played. Toby from Black Heart Procession lives in Belgrade, and this band is from a Serbian kind of new wave punk band. Just really great photography, and you know, a lot of records I buy are based on photography and of course the sound, but things I really like. I just love this picture. It's got great insight. The vinyl is really thick and made, and it just sounds amazing. I think all these guys are dead now, if I know correctly, from heroin overdoses. Not that that's a great thing, but they were around back in the day, and they were kind of a big deal in Serbia, and they're awesome. Great record, and the best name you could ever hope for, you know? This is really cool stuff. Boren der Club Gore is doom jazz music. It's like, imagine doom music, like super heavy, but not with distortion. It's all really heavy jazz where you can almost hear the head of the drum rattle. It's like super slow, super heavy, but not distorted, and it's just really great listening music late at night at home. Super creepy, super dark, super good. Another thing I really like lately is, and have liked for a long time as far as a new band goes, War on Drugs. I think it's just an amazing band. I've been into this band since I heard them, and I kind of thought they were a hardcore band or something at first based on their name, and then I was one day like, oh, who is this? So I said, oh, War on Drugs. I said, oh. So I started paying attention more, and I think this is one of our better modern day bands. I really, really like their music a lot. And this is their newest album. But they're all good. Gets a Go-Go. This is amazing, featuring Astrud Gilberto singing. Super amazing jazz. This is just great listening. Any of her records, and yeah, super great. So that's something I've just been listening to. This one comes with a great story. When I was in Cambodia with my wife, Nicole, we traveled to Siem Reap, Phnom Penh, all these different cities within Cambodia, and one of my journeys was to get some great music out of it. So when we were in Phnom Penh, the capital there, Siem Reap is the capital, I believe. But when we were in Phnom Penh, the city of Phnom Penh, which is the larger city there, I managed to find a record store that had some vinyl of Sin Sitsamouth. And he was killed by the Khmer Rouge for being an artist and being anybody that was art or educated, if you had glasses. I mean, all these different reasons gave the Khmer Rouge, in their mind, the right to kill somebody. And the story goes that he was sang a song as they were killing it. When they brought him up to the line to die, a story, who knows if it's really true, but he started singing one of his songs as they killed him. But this is put out by his family and fan club. So it's super rare, I think there's only 250 or 500 of these each pressed. And I bought a stack of 4 or 5 of them when I was there and carried them around Cambodia and on the rest of our trip, guarding them and bringing them back to the U.S. So super hard to get. I mean, you can't even find these online unless you're willing to pay like a ton. It's all written in Khmer Rouge. The artwork is super amazing. The colors are amazing. The sound is amazing. Super rare, awesome record that I actually had to go to Cambodia to get. This Catherine Ribeiro and the Alps is a French band from the 60s. I think it was 60s. Yeah, it's 60s. That's definitely 60s. I don't see a date, but it's like 60s. I don't know when they stopped. It could have been in the 70s. But really amazing singer. She's just like blows your mind with her voice and her lyrics. And I mean, they're all in French, but if you translate them and take the time to kind of see what she's singing about, it's super great. And the music is really, really psychedelic, folk, amazing stuff. Great record. Nicole and I listen to that often on road trips. This record was something I came across. I don't know the name and what his name is or anything, but I put this on and I get interested in international music, and the record cover alone sold me. But when I put this record on, it's like an Asian drunk Frank Sinatra. It is the most unbelievably great sounding thing you could ever hear. He is so good. He's wearing a pinstripe suit, that tie, the purple background. I mean, I love this record very, very much. It's super amazing. Again, I think that's Japanese. Really amazing. Every song on here is really good, and not just funny, but actually really emotional and really good. No idea what he's singing about, but I don't care because it's about the emotion. I think it was Shiniki Mori. I think that might be his name there in English, down at the bottom.
Looks like a Santori Times.
Super great, though. Amazing record. And I just love the record cover itself. Another one in that same category I came across on a find. It looks like something you might throw away in a dollar bin. Do not throw this away in a dollar bin. This is an amazingly great sounding record. Adamo Deluxe in Deluxe. Again, these things, I think he's Spanish, or somewhere, but this is a Japanese pressing. Super amazing artwork. And by that, I mean super amazing artwork. As you can tell, my wall is based mostly on amazing women in music or photos. I did that a little while ago where I was like, oh, my whole wall could be like amazing women musicians and pay homage to them. But then it also turned into like just great record covers, Men don't make very good record cover very often. Every now and then you can put like Tom Waits on a record cover and you're like, okay, cool. But, what's a better picture, this or his inside gatefold, Come on. So, but besides all that, the music is really amazing. The paper that they use to make this booklet in the inside is just super amazing. I don't know what kind of texture you call that, but you can like feel it all on here. It's like super amazing. Great lyrics, well, I don't know what the lyrics are. I kind of can make out some of them just because I think he sings in like Italian at times too. So really great, really amazing. Then this guy was recently sent to me by a friend. He said, hey, I have a couple records I think you might enjoy. Would you like to trade these vinyl for some of your CDs? So he sent me a list of CDs that he wanted out of my collection of my band, Blackheart and Mr. Tube and blah, blah, blah. And so I sent him a stack of CDs and he sent me some vinyl. El Amor is the name of the record, and he sent me 2 of his albums, and I'm really digging this. It's like a lo-fi demo version of old 70s love songs is what he sounds like, and it's really, really candid and kind of cheap and lo-fi. He was probably hoping to be more hi-fi, but the way it turned out is great now listening. Super cool, like piano, him on piano, synthesizers in the background, and then an out-of-tune voice singing. It's like super cool, and I've been kind of digging on that in the last week. And he sent me 2 of the albums, and kind of been enjoying that. Another record that came out a while ago, which I think is really great, and I kind of been getting into, is Roger Waters from Pink Floyd, Pink Floyd, and it's his solo album. And it's kind of all a lot about Trump and different things. So it came out right as Trump was elected. And it's a really good listen. It's something that was kind of overlooked. Like people didn't realize, people are focused on new bands and younger things, and he's kind of older. But this is a very innovative and cool record. Really, really sounds great. Really amazing sounding, great lyrics. Like all the lyrics are printed on different in the inside, and they're all really great lyrics. Very political and social lyrics. That's a little grip of what I've been listening to. Oh yeah, you can visit us at shopsoet.com is our website, and we're selling things, but not only the stuff that's for sale on the website, but you can see what brands, types of turntables and company things. You can contact us if you're looking for something. We do special order vinyl, special order turntables, things, receivers, all kinds of stuff, as well as the other things that are in our shop on the website. So if you go on the website and look at the main shop and then also the music den, you kind of see what's available. And then you can find us on social media as well, Shop Soet on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. Reach out for me. Reach out for me, girl, my baby. Reach out for me.